Hey guys, welcome back to whatever we're called. It's called Mystery Gamer Touch Go Day Awesome Times.
And I am just full of strawberries right now.
He just ate a whole bunch of strawberries and then he had to burp and he was afraid that he was gonna burp on the show. And right before, he got rid of it. So there you go. We're in a good place now. Everybody's got their strawberries in and their gas is out. So, congratulations. You like strawberries? Is that like your favorite fruit?
No. I think my favorite fruit is pears.
Ooh.
Because when you get a ripe pear,
It just explodes all over you.
It is like the Garden of Eden in your mouth.
You better be wearing a bathing suit if you're eating a pear that's ready to go. You know that? You know, have you ever bitten into a pear and you just got drenched? Because it's just like a water balloon.
Oh my god, it's the best.
It's just like...
Oh,
and then you're like, ow!
And then like all your clothes are off and like there's a camera pointed at you and you're like, how'd that get here? But then you just play it up
go
and,
with
like,
it.
and it drips down your neck. It's just sensually.
And then like 3 sexy ladies just come out.
Yeah, and
out
then
of
you
nowhere.
get paid like $50. It's awesome.
Cool.
So it occurred to me last episode that maybe we should talk a little bit more
About
our lives and stuff, and maybe get a little more personal for some people's.
I have depression.
Okay, well maybe we can baby steps a little bit.
Okay.
So I don't know. A thing that came up earlier today was the fact that you went to, or well, according to the state of Massachusetts, you were in Boston, and you were parked in the wrong spot, and you got a ticket.
Oh my god. Fuck that. Okay, so let me set up the scene. I was in my house. And I got a letter in the mail that said, you got a parking violation. I was like, what the fuck? I'm a good guy. I hate breaking rules. I don't like being a bad guy. What could this possibly be about? And I looked up the date, and I know I was nowhere near Boston at that time. I was like on the other side of Massachusetts. But still, it said I parked at like some medical facility for too long or something, and I got a ticket and I didn't pay it. And I was like, well, I got a reason why I didn't pay the ticket, because my car was never there. And anyway, fast forward to me calling up the place to dispute it, and it said, would you like to dispute the ticket? And I was like, fuck yeah, because it's not mine, it's some other dude's. And it said, okay, what's your reason for disputing? Is your was the meter broken? And I was like, no, the meter wasn't broke. Well, it could have been. I wasn't there. I don't know. And it's like, okay, was the sign, like, this was a robot, by the way, because everything's robotic in the future. People don't exist at jobs. And I couldn't actually say, like, I just said nothing. I said, let me talk to a human. Let me talk. And they're like, I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Can you please say it again? I was like, fucking give me a human. Give me a human. I'm sorry. What did you say? And I was like, guess it doesn't work. So I went through it and it was like, was the meter broken? I was like, nope. Was your permit expired and you just didn't re-up it, or you're in the process of re-upping it? And I was like, no. Was the parking sign unclear? I was like, no. It's like, okay, well, if it was none of those, you have to fucking get an attorney and you have to go to court. And I was like, Jesus. So I paid the ticket because paying for a lawyer.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, paying for a lawyer, going to park anywhere in Boston legally costs a lot of money. So yeah, that's how I didn't even fight the law. And the law won. Have you ever gotten a ticket?
Yeah, but it was all because I was like, they probably won't give me a ticket for this.
What was it?
I guess it was wrong.
Was it a parking ticket?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I've gotten a couple speeding tickets, but...
Like live action speeding tickets or like later speeding tickets?
Live. Like I got pulled over.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm glad you knew what I meant.
By live action, I was like, how else does it happen? They like woo woo, and they pull you over, and they're like, we'll mail you something.
They send you like a fucking cartoon. It's like, "Hi, buddy, you got a ticket for going too fast. Are you gonna pay?" Fucking no. Oh no, he's not playing. Like, Jesus Christ.
What? Oh my god.
That's when animated characters, you don't want to fuck with them because they're animated. They can turn into whatever the fuck. I mean, in case it wasn't clear by the tonality of my voice, he went from happy child to demon with passion and anger in a beverage.
Passion and anger.
Yeah.
You ever have seen an apathetic angry person? They're just like, yeah, it's called disappointment.
Yeah. Oh, that's the disappointment. Perhaps is worse though. I mean, unless you're talking like they're gonna punch you. If somebody's gonna punch me and they're like, "I'm just kidding. I'm just disappointed," I'll take that.
Yeah.
Dan actually got punched by some guy in a bar once. Like, for no reason. He was just kind of hanging out, minding his own business, and then, like, what exactly happened? Do you remember?
When I got laid out at a bar?
Yeah. Laid out is probably not the words.
Well, I was so I was in a punk band, and we were just trying to go there to this dive bar on like a Monday night because we knew no one would be there, and we could use the stage and just film like a music video. Oh, hey, buddy. Bang. So we did that, and like the people that were there were really messy, as they always are, because it's a fucking dive bar, and they have peanuts all over the place.
You can just eat peanuts and throw them on the ground. You don't have to throw them away. You just toss them on the ground.
Yeah. And so anyway, after we filmed the video, we were like just hanging out at the bar, and the bartender was like, you fucking guys making a mess in my bar. And I was like, yo, dude, what are you talking about? We didn't do anything. We didn't make this mess. It's all the people that were here drinking. And he was like, I saw you guys, and you're not. He like made a comment about us like being not very good. And I was like, all right, well, it sounds like you're the one here that's being a dick. And then there was this Marine who was also sitting at the bar.
That's right. He was a Marine.
He was drunk as shit. Oh, we got a party going on over here, guys.
Jeez.
No, this is good. This is good for me because I can just kind of corral them.
And you can punch him much like your story. Oh, that guy has a gun.
Yeah, this is the guy I want to hot switch into.
Oh, that guy has a gun, though. Instant behind you, man. There you go.
I got fucking punched.
So go on
much
about your
like
story.
In my story.
Yeah.
So this Marine just like decided that he didn't like me talking to the bartender, even though the bartender was the one starting the shit. And he was like, you're done talking to the bartender right now. And I was like, okay. Fine.
That's very Dan of you to just be like, all right.
Yeah. I was like, you're right. I am done. How about that? And so I just was like minding my own business still. Then the bartender like made another comment about the mess that we made. And I was like, dude, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And then the Marine guy didn't say anything, just came over to where I was behind me. Didn't even know he got up, grabbed me by the neck, and then fucking tossed me one hand, because this is a big dude, just one hand tossed me off the chair and onto the ground. And my head like hit a fucking chair on the way down. And yeah, that was a fucking experience. And I was fine, but like I got up and I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do in this situation? I can't fight this dude. I'm like 5'8", and this dude's like 6'4", and like 200 pounds heavier.
And trained for a whole bunch of shit that I don't even want to know about.
Yeah. And so I just got out my phone and I pretended like I was recording, and I was like, all right, fucking, I'm going to send this to the police. And then I just left. Because what else do you do? It was like 2 a.m. It was closing time. So I was like, I'm just going to leave.
Oh, shit. So nothing helped? You didn't like press charges or anything?
I tried to. I mean, I didn't know who the fuck the guy was.
Wow.
And once you leave the bar, you can't come back in. Because I was, obviously shaken. I wasn't like thinking
no.
I'm going to get this guy's name and his information.
Yeah, you don't know if he would have fucking just killed you.
Well, I'm dead. Oh wait, hot switch. Bam! You're dead.
I told you that's the way to do it. Also, let's bleep that word.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bleep it.
I wasn't gonna. I realized that I was like, I told you could do that. Because immediately I was like, I told you couldn't do that. But I was talking about the switch.
It's fine. It'll actually sound better with the beep over it.
Okay.
You ever have that experience?
Yeah.
Where
You're
it's
like,
like,
oh, they were hardcore and we don't know. It's mystery.
Well,
it's
no,
a mystery.
no. Just like on a show, how like they say the F word or something and it's bleeped out
Yeah.
and it's funny. But then like if you watch the clean version of the episode, you got like the DVD of the show and you're like, it's not as funny without the beep.
Yes, not.
Because it sounded
the
worse
beep is
because
really
the beep
funny.
was
Like,
there.
"Boop." It's like so cute and innocent. It's like, hey, what the boop? It's like Metalocalypse when like they swore they did like a little like a little guitar.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it was just really
that's
funny.
good.
Is that a brain?
What the fuck was that?
It's
All
a
right,
brain.
Thank
Are
you.
You
are our tool
now, like the band.
We will use you to destroy the enemy from within, like the band.
Yep. Everything's a band.
Do you need more details? Well, that's not.
Yes,
a band.
that's a band.
More details. Yeah, you're right. Anything's a band as long as if your standards are they played it fucking practice.
I mean,
once.
Yes is a band. Don't they have?
Oh, well, I wasn't talking about Yes.
Oh, you're talking about the other.
There's got to be a
Dude,
band out there that's called More Details.
Dude, every word is taken. Have you ever guys if you guys know, if you've ever started a band, you know that the most impossible thing to do in a band is to name it. It's to come up with a name that isn't taken.
Yeah.
Because every word has been made into a band. Unless you change the spelling of it and instead of space spelled a certain way, space is spelled S and then like the guitar bass SBASS. That's the only way you can get the name for a certain comedy group. If you see what I did there, we're called Space Bear, okay? It's not Spasper, and it's fine if you were calling us that
Before, because you didn't know.
and it's impossible, and you know maybe we fucked up, but you type in SPACEBEAR, you're gonna get everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
There's a lot of things,
And they're
But if
all
you-
unrelated.
But if you
He just killed 2 of his audience.
What a
All I did
fucking
was walk backwards.
asshole.
The only thing I did was press S. Uh-oh. That's not good. We might need to pause the episode.
what the fuck?
Okay, sorry about that. Something happened with the audio drivers, and well, you're gonna
It's
hear it.
fucking hilarious.
You're gonna.
You
I'm
heard
sure
it.
you heard it. Anyway,
You're in the future.
let's get back to. We're gonna have to restart the level for some reason. It doesn't. You can't just press pause in this game.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Were you talking about some other
It's not
kind
like
of
I was
stuff?
very far. I'm gonna do that again. I'm just gonna back up.
Oh, I thought you were gonna break the
That was
audio
a
again.
fucking-
It was pretty funny.
It was a great tactic.
It was pretty interesting. Fuck. What were we talking about? Do you remember? We could talk about whatever we want, I guess.
Yeah.
What's
See,
your
look, bam?
What's your
it's
favorite
done.
baseball team? Same.
The kind where they don't play baseball.
Yeah. The knot. Yeah, my favorites. You want to talk about that time where you got laid out at a bar again? While I was paying a parking ticket.
There was this time where I got laid at a bar.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like, we didn't even
Probably
leave the
something-
bar.
Probably, was it magical? Would you just do it on a pool table in front of an audience or on stage? Because I've gotten fucked at a show, but not the kind you're thinking about. It was when they didn't pay me.
Nate played at the Hard Rock Cafe in Boston.
Yeah, bleep the name.
What? Why?
No,
You
'cause
should
we're
be proud. That was cool.
It was cool. But
You guys
yeah.
did great.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I wish we got paid more, but
Yeah. Well, that's why I brought it up, because that's
Yeah.
what you're referring to. By
yeah,
getting fucked.
I didn't want to talk shit about them, but maybe some other shit happened. We don't know. Like, it could have been like the other bands that were playing with us just took all of the money and was like, okay, we'll give you X amount. But yeah, we brought 50 people, and they charged what, 12 or 10 bucks. We'll say 10 bucks because I can do that math. Yeah. We made them like $15 that night.
Oh, God damn it. I was doing so good.
No, we made them so much money and then we didn't get paid much. And also parking for me was like 40 bucks.
Yeah, no, you guys definitely were the band that everyone was there for.
Yeah. We do a lot of advertising.
Yeah. And then like, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just
it
a
sucked.
bummer.
It just sucked.
No, it's a bummer because it seems like you'd just be better off sometimes just like renting a space somewhere and just throwing your own show and then keeping 100% of the profits.
Yeah.
And make it BYOB. You
how
know?
much do you think the Hard Rock made off of us that night?
Like including drinks?
Yes.
Oh, easily 1,000 at least.
Yeah. I mean, if we brought 50 people and they charged 10 bucks, it's 500 bucks just for the people. And then 50 people buying drinks and snacks and I don't know. Is there anything else you can buy? I guess you can get a souvenir. Maybe somebody bought like a Hard Rock shirt. I wasn't there to see them purchase gifts. Anyway, yeah, it just kind of felt shitty. It was still cool though. It was the best show that we played because we had a good sound guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, the venue sounded good too. They had good acoustics there.
Yeah. And plus, it was cool as shit to play finally at the Hard Rock. I felt like a rock star.
Yeah, it has that effect on people.
You know, when you actually play on a good stage, that's not like
That's
we're
not
in danger
in like
of
the
touching
back streets
yeah.
of a terrible city.
When you're not in danger of touching every band member because you're so cramped together. And
Oh
you're just
yeah,
like,
and there's like everybody's stuff is already on the stage, which leaves you like approximately 2 square feet to move
you're
around.
like, I want to jump, but I can't. People want to see me jump and be cool, but I'm afraid of the proximity effect, like dominoes. If I fall, my brethrens fall. Have you ever been to a show where it's just so packed where you can't fall? Like you're so you're so squished together that you feel like you're gonna fall, but you have no idea how that's possible.
Which is infinitely worse.
It's terrifying. You're like, I don't know, I have to fall, but there's no space for me to be horizontal. Unless I crowd surf. That's the best type of falling. Have you crowd surfed? Have ever crowd surfed?
Yeah, crowd surfed.
Me too.
I don't know that I like it so much.
No.
Because
people touch me in areas.
It's a lot of people touching you, and that's fine. I'm not like weird about being touched, but like
if you see me on the street,
like I feel like there has to be somebody out there at some point that crowd surfed and then like got robbed. Like got their wallet taken out of their pants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know if that sounds irrational, but I feel like it has to have happened.
Getting robbed is a very irrational thought because most people are fighting to get money. So, and you know, robbing people seems like a pretty easy way to get it because you didn't earn it. You just are an asshole and you get money for being an asshole. That's my philosophy.
And you're sticking to it.
I'm sticking to it. Sweet.
Shit, I need a gun. There's a gun. Let me grab it.
See, they have infinite bullets, so you should just wait for them to shoot you and then transfer into the next guy.
If I can hide behind a wall, then that's pretty much what I do.
What is it? Flashed. Did it.
I did it.
Cool. Well, this was a fun episode of a variety of stuff's happened to us. The game.
Yeah. And on the next episode, we'll find out what this guy is talking about.
Bodies are disposable. I did what he said.
Will I repeat after him? You find out on Mystery Game
Jokes
next time.
Go.